My mother lived on Someday Isle. As a child growing up, I always heard, someday when you kids are out of school, I'll do this. Someday when you graduate college, I'll get to do that. And unfortunately, being a single parent and getting cancer at a young age, my mother never got to Someday Isle. At the age of 45, my mother succumbed to cancer. I was a recent college graduate, 22 years of age, and just embarking on my career. She literally died weeks after my college graduation. Fast forward a year, I became a financial advisor in the central New Jersey area. And what motivated me was a desire to help people get to their own Someday Isles. My name is Bruce Weinstein, and I'm the founder of Weinstein Wealth Insurance Solutions. I've been an insurance agent and financial advisor for over 36 years. Let me share with you some interesting statistics. In today's world, out of 100 people reaching the age of 65, 63% of them are going to rely on Social Security for the mainstay of their retirement income. While only 1% of the population today are deemed to be wealthy, 4% of the population today will be financially secure. Yet 3% of the population over the age of 65 continue to work, not because they want to, but because they have to. But the biggest statistic that alarms me even to this day, having done this 36 years, is that 29% of the people will never reach the age of 65. My job as your financial advisor is to identify your SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So let's spend a minute here talking about what threats you're facing on your road to Someday Isle. First, there's inflation. Most of you out there are familiar with paying taxes. One of the biggest issues, which is of utmost importance to me as an insurance advisor, are your health issues. So what exactly is a premature death compared to a mature death? A premature death means that you still had financial obligations that are left outstanding. You might have a mortgage to be paid off. You might have a kid's college that hasn't been funded. What are you going to do for your significant other if you made the mainstay of the family income and now you're gone? The biggest obstacle in my 36 years of doing this, working with hundreds if not thousands of clients, is people always think they've got another day. Well, how about today? We don't want you to procrastinate. When you come work with me, I'm going to hold you accountable because you've empowered me to help you reach your goals and objectives. I created over the years of my career a trusted advisor group, CPAs, estate planning attorneys, insurance, investment advisors. We all came together and delivered to clients a unified front and solidified their overall game plan. And to this day, I still operate my own trusted advisors group. I'm a chatty Cathy when you get me going. And once the world of podcasting came to my forefront, I said, aha, that's my natural forum. The creation of my podcast was to let people of all ages self-educate. Are you getting close to Medicare? We've got episodes about that. You're just getting your first job? We talk about the anatomy of a paycheck, understanding what actually comes out of your paychecks every week. We talk about all different aspects of insurance, finance, and more on the podcast, Ask the Plan Man. One of my longest tenured clients has been with me for pretty much 35 years. He was an executive at a pharmaceutical company. His wife was a school teacher. By no means were they deemed to be wealthy. They worked for a living like most people out there. He had had diabetes, he smoked, and he started to have some issues cardiac-wise. At 50 plus years of age, I challenged him, why are you still working? What do we need to do to put you in a position to retire as fast as possible? We sat down, we evaluated all the resources that were going to be available to them now and through retirement. And I was able to formulate that he could afford to retire at 55 years of age, keep and maintain the lifestyle he'd been accustomed to, with room for inflation and taxes, increasing his income over time, and showed him he should never be afraid of running out of money. Guess what? He retired at 55. By doing so, it helped him improve his health. He took the stress out of his life on a very taxing job. He travels, cruises, vacations, enjoys his grandchildren, is 77 years of age today, and I tell you now, from the bottom of my heart, if he hadn't done that, he probably would not be here today. That motivates me. That's what I try and do for every one of my clients. If you want to have a more secure financial future, we should talk.